Spring training is officially underway here in Peoria. Report dates were all spread out as pitchers and catchers and players participating in the World Baseball Classic all had their own days to get to camp, but now everybody is here. That includes some new faces, including Nelson Cruz and Matt Carpenter, as well as veteran right-hander Michael Waka.
Where my head is at, this is a place where I want to be for the next few years, and couldn't be more excited.
As is the case every spring, the early days of camp revolve around workouts and cage work and on-field drills of all kinds. Along with all the new faces, there are also plenty of familiar ones, including infielder Jake Cronenworth. Had some fun with Jake this week. Get to know him a little bit better as we took a trip around the bases.
All right, let's round the bases with Jake Cronenworth. And Jake, let's go back to last year, that Dodger series, Petco Park, your hit in the 7th inning.
Cronenworth to center field. Padres take the lead. Kim is in. Here comes Soto off the mound. 5-3 Padres.
We don't say transcendental moments much in sports, but it had to come pretty close.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I think out of all the cool things I've gotten to experience in this game, that was definitely a moment, especially with the atmosphere, teammates, everything. It's definitely something I'll remember forever.
We're approaching second base here in Peoria. It looks different than last year. What do you make of the new bases, the new rules, all that?
Yeah, obviously a ton of new rules coming in. Hopefully in the next couple weeks as games get started, we'll kind of iron some things out and get some things settled so that when the regular season starts, everything runs smooth and hopefully the game looks like it always has.
You played with some of these rules in the minor leagues. Are we on the outside making too much of a thing of a lot of them?
I think the biggest thing is we haven't seen them in a game yet at the major league level. So I think everybody's, speculation of everything and everything that goes into it, everybody just wants to make all these assumptions and, like I just said, I think we would like to hope that the game looks the same. Maybe the game speeds up a little bit with the pitch clock, but I played with the pitch clock in 2019, and I didn't have any problems with it, and I know guys don't really have any problems with it in the minors.
Spring training's pretty wild. Everybody's running from field to field during these workout days. There's all kinds of action, and of course when you are expected to play at maybe more than one position, it complicates some things. What's that been like for you so far?
It's been good. I mean, it's one of those things. I've been fortunate enough to do it most of my career since I've been with the Padres, kind of bouncing around between second, first, some shortstop. It's one of those things, everybody gets to work at one position throughout the day, but when we're working and we're done, you got to go and kind of hit all the spots and get some first base reps in and get your second base reps in and, maybe some shortstop reps in just in case. So it's one of those things, it's something I enjoy doing. It's one of the intricate part of my game that I like, being one of the guys who can move around and be a versatile player.
Since you've been here, there's been plenty of star power in this clubhouse. It seems to have gone to an even greater level now. I mean, at the trade deadline last year with Soto coming in, you had Bogarts, Nelson Cruz is in there, one of the most respected guys in this sport. What's it like looking around that room right now?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see what the team looked like in 20, to kind of see where I came from. And I mean, if somebody would have told me 5-10 years ago that you'd be playing on a team with all these guys and all the superstar power, I probably wouldn't have believed you. And then being like, oh, you're going to be in a lineup with these guys too, I'd have been like, no, I'm going to be a bench player. But no, it's a pretty special group. Not just great baseball players, but great teammates and great humans.
Should be an exciting 2023. Enjoy it, man.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
The beginning of spring training also includes a lot of behind-the-scenes work for the players. They're photographed and videoed. All kinds of fun stuff for the scoreboard and more over the course of the season. Games got underway last week as well as the 2023 Padres officially debuted, and like every other team, they had to adjust to some new rules.
189 frames for the left-hander.
We'll leave you with this, as fun as it gets, questions and answers with your favorite Padres.
has the best mustache, Grish or Carpenter? I mean, is this really even a question?
What rule change do you expect to be most interesting and why?
I think the time clock and the hitters and pitchers, I think, is going to make the difference.
What's the last show you binge watched?
Outer Banks.
I'm currently binge watching Outer Banks.